I love cake plates, especially for decorating in the spring, but collecting them is lengthy and pricey, and DIYs don't always work because hot glue never works, and adhesives and epoxies are stinky and take way too long to dry. But I have a solution that's instant, super strong, and best of all, allows you to change your mind without damaging any of your items. Hello, I'm Noreen from the Crafty Organizer. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back if you're checking in to say hello again. Cake plates have been something that I have been wanting to collect for a long time, and I am always scouring thrift stores, not just for the cake plates because I know they're hard to find, but for pieces to put them together. And in doing so, I've realized that a lot of times trying to adhere pieces together, hot glue just doesn't work. It immediately peels apart. Using an E6000 takes forever. And if you're like me and you want to change your mind, that's it. It's stuck together. And if you try and separate it, you're going to break the pieces. So even though I have found several DIYs from Dollar Tree that I think are super cute, it's frustrating to me that you really have to be careful what type of epoxy you use. Now, this particular cake stand was an existing stand with a light dome on it, the type that just goes over those boob lights that you see. And I thought this one was genius because I could use the screw and bolt and screw a handle on to make that cover. However, finding those covers has proven to be very difficult, and buying a replacement is way outside of what I would consider affordable. So what I think we should all do together is shop what you've got. Go through your cabinets, go through your china, your crystal, start pulling out pieces that you love and see what themes you can start to develop. As I was pulling my things out, and this pink depression glass is something that I've held on to for a long time. I did a decluttering video several years back in 2019 showing how I was downsizing some of my things, but this pink depression glass, even then I said I was never getting rid of, and I know today that's still true. As I began pulling these pieces out, the theme that became very evident was I was going to use my pink depression glass with white and crystal pieces. I am going to keep pulling out pieces because I don't know how the scale is going to work, and I'm just going to keep playing with the layering. I also have these doorknobs and door handles that I've collected over time, and here's an example of that adhesive that I used and how you just take it apart and can use both pieces. And I'll tell you what that item is here shortly. Now, I did have one other thing that I bought from the Dollar Tree. I got a pizza pan and one of those plastic bowls. They are still $1.25 a piece. Once I had selected the pieces that I was going to use, I took everything into my office so that I could start assembling them. So here's the two things you'll need: rubbing alcohol and alien tape. Alien tape. I had shown you how to use this a couple of years ago when I did a Temu haul checking out how the nano tape worked. You guys, there are certain things that it doesn't work for. Anything on paper, anything that's on a loose, unprimed wood, and that's about it. If you use the technique properly of cleaning it first and using the proper amount, because if you try and put something super heavy on with a very small square, it's not going to stick. However, if you've got something heavy and you're attaching it to a primed piece of, say, MDF or a piece of glass or metal, and you have a long strip on there, it's going to stick to the point where if you try and take it off, you're going to damage your items. But I know how to help you remove it as well so that nothing is damaged. Now, the nano tape you can get just about anywhere. The brand name Alien Tape you can get at Walmart, Target. You can get it on Amazon, and I do have an affiliate link down below. But you can get any one of the generic nano tapes. Just make sure it says heavy duty. The win or lose portion of using nano tape is the thickness. If you have something that's textured at all, the nano tape needs to go into the grooves of what it's adhering to get that solid lock. If there's grooves and something flat, the nano tape is just going to float on top if it's thin and not really grab and hold on to it. So the heavy duty one is my first tip. Now I'm going to lay out my items to show you how close to glass and plastic this bowl looks, especially next to the Pyrex. I was really impressed. Now I'm going to play with the layouts one more time just to make sure I know how I want to assemble them. And once I have them completely laid out and decided upon, I'm going to go ahead and get out my rubbing alcohol and my nano tape, and I'm going to clean the surfaces. Dust is another big enemy of the nano tape, so make sure your things are clean and dry. Once they're dry, take one little strip. In this case, I think I had 1.5 inches, and I cut it into slivers. Now I peel both sides of the nano tape, and I can now form this around the flat side of what I'm adhering to. So I'm going to show you again. I'm going to take off that backing and I'm going to shape the nano tape flat side down to my object. I usually recommend doing about 3 to 4 sides. If you want to make sure it never budges because you have no intentions on taking it apart, you can do a long piece, cut off say 4 inches, cut it into thirds or even half. When you peel off that backing, it's completely moldable. You can go ahead and then shape that little piece of tape all the way around something. And then with the second piece, go ahead and wrap it around the other side. This full coverage is going to give you phenomenal strength and it's not going to budge. But if you do want it off, again, I'm going to show you how to do that. Now that I have my tape all the way around, I put it in place and press firmly, and it's not going to budge. And it's ready to use right now. Look how strong it is. Now, never ever pull apart on your nano tape. Never pull. You're going to end up breaking your item. How you release the nano tape is twist. A slow twist will allow it to immediately come apart, and then your nano tape can be reused. You can reuse the nano tape, which makes it an amazing adhesive. I'm using the same tape and pressing it back down, and once again, it's ready to go. So my first cake plate is done and ready. I do want to add just one small little embellishment. I'm deciding on this pretty little prism doorknob handle, and I'm just going to put a couple of small pieces of the nano tape at the top, and then pressing my knob against it, and it's adhered. Now, I wouldn't lift this from the little glass knob, but that candlestick, no problem. I would lift it and not worry about it falling. And to show you once again, I'm going to twist the knob and show you how easily this comes off. Just a little twist and the nano tape releases. Now I'm going to remove the nano tape, put it back in place and press firmly, and it's secure again. Nano tape is incredible. Now let me show you the second cake plate I make. I have a Pyrex dish, one of my depression glass bowls, and then just a regular little decorative glass plate. I'm cleaning everything with the alcohol first. This time I'm taking about 1 inch strip of the nano tape and I'm cutting it into 4 long strips. Again, I'm going to peel that off and I'm going to shape the thin strips of nano tape around the bottom of my glass bowl. Once it's in place, I'm going to center it to the glass plate and press down. It's adhered. That quick and easy. Now the Pyrex dish just fit perfectly on top of this plate, but again, I want a decorative top, so I'm doing thin strips again to a lid that goes to a sugar bowl, and I'm attaching this to the top of the Pyrex, which is actually the underside bottom. You'll see here, I'm pressing the nano tape in any place where it's sticking out. Because the base is round and the lid is round, the strips of nano tape, even though I shaped it around, still have a little bit of a corner sticking out, but it's soft and permeable, so I can just press it into place and it becomes invisible. But it doesn't stop me from twisting it apart later if I want to separate them. The third one is the easiest. I have one of my depression plate glasses and I have a leftover candlestick. So once again, I'm cutting it into strips because it's so strong I don't need a lot. I just want to attach it all the way around the perimeter of the top of the candlestick. Once I have the tape all the way around, I'm going to set it in the center and firmly press down. And it's stuck. You guys, I'm blown away by the strength of this nano tape. Let me show you one more. I've got a little tiny bowl, and the reason I'm showing you this one is the bottom of this little plate has lots of ridges and details on the inside. It's not solid, but the nano tape is thick, so it can handle the ridges inside. So I'm putting a 1x1 square, and I'm going to turn it upside down so I can see the center, and you're going to see how it adheres. It becomes a solid block again. Now, let me separate this so that I can show you. There's grooves left in the nano tape from where it filled in the voids of the glass. I'm going to peel this off, stick it back down again, press firmly, and look for that adhesion in the middle. You can see where it blocks on, and it's ready to go. Now let's move on to the Dollar Tree acrylic bowl that's still only $1.25. I'm going to use one of my depression glass bowls, that's a tiny one, because the scale is just perfect. So it looks like it was always one big cohesive piece. To make it a little bit fancier, I added another glass knob to the top with my nano tape. Now I'm going to move on to the pizza pie tin. Getting off the adhesive is sometimes hit or miss. If you ever see these old calendars, grab them. I got this one for 25 cents because it was from last year. And guess what it works well for? When you're working on a project, it's the perfect cover for your space. I'm getting just some bubblegum pink acrylic paint, and I added in a dab of orange because my depression glass has just a hue of orange from the years of being used. Once it dries, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on, and this is a beautiful accessory for my space. I did end up adding a little glass plate under it just to beef it up a little, but here are the pieces that we got to make. These were all instant gratification because I used the nano tape. And again, look how strong this is. I'm holding the plate, not the candlestick underneath, and I'm carrying this by the knob, and I'm not worried about it breaking. This is going to make a beautiful accessory while we're doing the Valentine's Day, but I cannot wait to start styling this with my little spring nests and birds and other items as we get closer to summer. There's the little glass plate that I added underneath the bowl. It happened to be an old microwave plate. Again, I end up saving things that are crazy, and I know when I'm telling you to declutter, you're thinking, nope, 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 I love keeping all my stuff. And I get it. As I was doing this, there were some pieces that I kept, and I was so glad that I did, but you've got to keep it in check. At least that's what I'm always telling myself, and that's what I'm telling you. So if you've been working on the decluttering challenge, let me know in the comments how you've done. I was so happy to see all of the wonderful comments about people who had downloaded it. I decided to extend the sale for another week. I'm going to go ahead and change it back to its regular price on Sunday. So if you were thinking about grabbing it and thought, oh no, I missed the sale, you've still got a few days, so go ahead and grab it. But I am really happy with these little cake stands. I'm so happy and proud of that nano tape and how it holds on. It is not budging. But again, if I wanted to, I can twist it off. And you can almost see the little gap in there where the tape is adhered. And if you did not want to see that, I would just add a solid piece all the way around. In my case, I just added 4 little pieces because I know I'm going to want to twist this apart. Actually, I can do it right now. Just twist it apart and I'll be able to use it later. So let me know in the comments if you've ever played with the nano tape before. What do you think about it? I use it for my decor pretty often if I'm putting up something lightweight on a wall. The trick is, if you push it against a wall, make sure there's 2 pieces, and that way you have leverage when you go to twist it, it will come off. Now, if you do get an instance where it separates from the item, but the nano tape is still on the wall, treat it like a command strip. Get up a little corner and just start pulling slowly, not away, but along the same surface, just like you would a command strip, and it will release from whatever it is stuck to. Nano tape to me is probably the best invention I have seen, so I can't wait to see what you guys think about it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in just a few days with my next video. Bye.